Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the first night of preseason for the CSC Season 19. Tonight, we're going to be looking at the contender games versus AVI and UPS. I'm JKY2K. I'll go by JK, and my lovely other host tonight is Austin.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome in. I cannot wait to get into this premium game experience we're about to experience here today. It is going to be absolutely fantastic. I imagine there's going to be some crazy plays coming out, maybe even some upsets in some certain rounds. I cannot wait to see this, get into this game. I'm super excited about it. Okay, so we are going to yap a little bit longer because the match isn't ready quite yet, but honestly, what do you think might be the possible outcome of this game here, JK?
UPS had a really good contender draft from what I was looking at last night at the draft boards, just kind of getting myself familiar. But at the same point, it is preseason, and this is kind of just where people prove themselves. I do hope that there's not a lot of selfish plays of people trying to become the hero, and I hope we see some decent team CS.
Yeah, team play is key, definitely. Really, a good cohesive team outplays any single hero any day of the week. But it is great sometimes to see that 1vx situation where that player clutches it up for the team and comes out on top. Not to say that, it has to be a selfish play or anything like that, right? So that's pretty much just where we stand with it.
Absolutely. It's always nice watching. My mind goes to tier 1 teams. You look at teams like Falcons, who their whole identity is star players, and then you go down to teams like FaZe, who they're all just cohesive. They don't have one specific superstar, and it's personally some of those rounds are hectic, but it's always just fun to watch the cohesive CS as all those players kind of just build a spider web around the map.
Right, they get all that, they get in sync. They played with each other for so long. A lot of those tier 1 teams don't actually have they don't lose a lot of players very often consistently. So they get that really good cohesive togetherness as a team, and they know how each other operates, and they get all this, backup time back and forth, practicing being off each other's shoulders, just really great cohesion. And honestly, I hope we get to see, like you said, a lot of that tonight.
That's kind of what I like with where you're not allowed to just full keep a roster from last season in CSC. You're allowed to keep a core of 3 players. You're able to keep your IGL if there's an AGM or GM in your game. And we're starting off. The Ravens are up 1-0. They have pistol round.
Boy.
Oh.
Okay. Seems we might be running into a slight technical difficulty there. Lots of premium error signs. Good server restart coming in here to get us back into this match. But from the lineup it looks like we're going to be seeing some pretty decent plays coming out of these two teams here tonight.
Absolutely. With it being the first of these preseason games, it's kind of up to the AGMs just to kind of pick names out of a hat for this first game and just kind of see how it works. Yes, they have their ideas of some of their keepers, and they've definitely done some of their research into how they played in combines, but how they interact on a drafted team is different than combines. Combines are pretty much pugs.
Right. I mean, I'm kind of new to CSC, right? So can you break down what combines are to me in simple terms? That way I can understand where the connect comes from, where they pull the players, how they're pulling them, and looking at their stats and figuring out how they mesh well with teams and stuff like that.
Absolutely. So when at the start of a season, after you sign up through I believe it's as simple as like a Google Sheet that puts you just into the server. You queue into combine games for the first 2 weeks of the season. Those games you queue randomly into your group from recruit to prospect to contender to challenger to elite to premier. And each one of those is like recruit being the lowest, premier being the highest, and the skill range. Some people like just don't play face it, and sometimes like what happened to me last season is I got put in prospect. I have a few thousand hours in the game. The prospect games weren't like challenging for me, so I got dragged up to contender, and those games just immediately were more cohesive, and you could kind of see like comms were different, and just how people like play around each other is like kind of different from tier to tier. And then as you play in those, you're given like a HLTV rating off of the old 2.0 system, and based off of your kill assist, like per round ratio, like overall assist, like utility damage, and you're kind of given like stats in each of these, and there's even like a leaderboard that you can see like who was the number one in HE damage, who was the number one in like Molly damage, and that also gives AGMs and like their ability to just build a draft class for who they'd like in each of the tiers.
That's very interesting, actually. I like the idea of that. I never really got into competitive CS myself. I've always loved watching it. I've always enjoyed the casting, like all the minute ways that it works. But I wanted to be in competitive. I'm getting older. I don't really have the time for that. I just prefer to talk about it, watch it all live on screen, and have a good time.
Absolutely. I chose to do like PFA mainly to like focus on like the content side of it as well as just some like personal things, but I'm already missing it a lot. I can't wait for season 20 to come back into a team. It's how Counter-Strike and like games like this should be played, is in a team setting. I kind of wish that there was a more accessible way. CSC is very accessible just as it is, for being able to just like kind of hop in and just play team CS with just like a sign up, and it's not like the most invasive thing you have to do is install Faceit, which hundreds of thousands of people already do.
Right.
And Counter-Strike is like chess. It's kind of solved, but there's so many like different openings and like ways that rounds can just play out off of different like util sets to execs to it's so complex, but just so simple to the point of if one team could just shoot heads better, they win.
Yeah. Definitely comes down to a lot of good aim, but like we said earlier, team play kind of can defeat, like you said with FaZe, right? Not all of them are aimers.
Yeah, Kerrigan's getting up there. He's almost 40. He is 40. I think he's 43 this year.
But like they're not all aimers, right? But they're cohesive and they know how to work together in a very well controlled setting. They know their lineups, they know their setups, they know exactly each play that they're going to work with. So, and we're going to be getting into this game right now. I cannot wait. JK, we're about to see some craziness. We're going to start off on Ancient.
The pick and ban for the maps end up on Ancient. I'm very curious to see how no mid presence early from the CT side through Red Room.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be a heavy A setup here, though, on the AVI side. Going to go for their smoke lineups, setups, and going to get a rotate back into mid here. .45 damage
from Big Box.
Saucy gonna take down Gene. KI gonna take down Chinese Elon Musk, and Gunk goes for Saucy.
Sorry, what a name.
Yeah, it's a try not to laugh. And there goes the first round over to AVI. They're gonna pick up that first crucial pistol round.
Getting pistol round on this T side is so important, I feel, on this map, because if the more that the T side is able to just kind of stack up funds, the harder it is to control the map via utility for the CTs.
Look at this pick.
Look.
Four 5.7s and one P250, and they're going to be rushing straight through A. Oh, I stand corrected. They're rotating back around.
Bomb is on an island currently on the one side, on like a lobby area.
They're really sticking together here, like really tight together in this setup here. I guess they're really trying to go for the even trades to try and get the round to go in their favor here. Oh,
it is always a jump scare when you see your teammates, but that I really like that contact play up. With it being an eco round, it is kind of scary, but Bomb is still not on site, and they've reacted to this push.
Quick couple kills coming out of Steel here. Going to take down 2. He's going to get... Saucy's going to pick up the 3rd there, actually. There's one down on the P250. Galil gets picked up, and we're left with Gunk by himself in a 1v3 situation. Looks like he's going to save this Galil and pull off at the site.
Yeah, that's just a good money decision to make. Getting that pick, a Galil is essentially just an A4, just a little bit harder to use. It is kind of nice to see the MP7 already getting its love.
Yeah, it's didn't it get a? It's the one that got a buff recently, right?
Correct. So the MP5 SD and the.
Oh, they're so close.
If they watch back the demo, they're gonna be upset they didn't complete that. But the MP7 did get. This is a nice little replay into that 3K. The way that they're playing off each other and taking these peeks into CT. But the MP7 got a pretty substantial buff in terms of damage range, as well as it's now cheaper. The fall off isn't as bad, so it can 2-tap from, like, the main metric I use. It can 2-tap from Cat, like from top mid boxes on the Raj to Cat.
Oh, quick trade from Gene. He's going to swing straight into 6-9. The AK has been picked up, so that's one good weapon retrieved. They are on a full buy here, so it looks like we're going to get to see some absolute damage come out. That's down to a 3v2 as Saucy gets resent on the trade there for 1-for-1s. And there goes down Saucy to Gunk, and it's down to a 3v1. And right in the back it goes. The counter terrorists. Oh, whew. The CTs take round 3.
With that being the first gun round, this is going to be a very. I'm curious if they're going to force into this. No, it's another full buy again, coming out from the T side. The bonuses of getting the bomb plant in a pretty substantial pistol. The way that they're playing off each other already, they are getting like pushes, and they're just instantly taking space elsewhere on the map. Like, oh, they're here, we should take B ramp or A.
Oh, the Tech 9 though coming in from 6-9 to pick up 1, and then there comes the op from Gunk, going to take out another. One player left in tunnels, one player on the ramp. Patiently waiting.
Crash tucked into a very important position if they do try to get a little bit more info down this ramp side, but CTs have kind of just stalled out. They're not really holding middle.
Oh, that's a good pickup there. And there goes another.
Good trade from Gunk.
Missed op shot. Op is going to be retrieved. Down to a 1v2. He could possibly get the plan off here, but might just go to save for the op.
He has so much time, but I don't think he knows how close they work. They can hear this rotate.
Oh, he's making his way up into red room. He might just catch. Gene off guard here. Although the shadow may give him away.
Gives him away. tucked in a little bit of an off angle to find the pick. I get wanting to pick up the big green just because it's the biggest gun, but I think an AK is better in that 1v2 situation.
Yeah, definitely better in that situation. Although if he was planning on getting a save in that situation there, it probably would have been better to pull the off with the op because it's going to cost a lot more in the next round to pick one up versus just getting an AK instead.
Absolutely, but at the same point, this like T-side on Ancient is very similar to Inferno, where you don't really need T-side off.
Oh no! The quick push into some pistols and he goes straight down. The op has been picked up and the site is being fully consumed. One player in donut and another player pushed up in CT spawn. There goes one down. Eagle and op looking to pick up the pick, and Saucy gets Gene down to a 2v3. Shots come out. The bomb goes down. 1v3 and all he has is a Glock to his name. $1,900 to go into the next round. If he loses, gonna pick up an M4 here.
Grabbed a smoke as well.
It's spotted out. Just a pixel over the smoke there. Looks like he might get a successful save on this M4 here, but
worth the save with 1900
probably
with the M4.
Probably not. Their money is looking kind of scarce, but they will be on, what is this, round 2 loss bonus, so 2,500.
Yeah.
Although if he saves, I guess they don't get the full loss bonus, do they?
Correct. And Crash bans and loot is going to be one of those players that is struggling for a buy in this next round. This might be a double save if he can't pull this round out, but it's all hypotheticals at this point as he's taken down with plenty of time left on the clock.
They're going to get another buy off this, though. Full AK Galil purchased.
It's like these Force Wars. I love that play, that fast op to A main, but you just need somebody else to like essentially just play defense for you if they are rushing you.
Yeah, you kind of want a second man behind you with a rifle, for sure. That is a lot of mollies.
No mid smoke. They aren't taking the aggression.
Uh-oh.
And it's a late. Kai with a lot of damage.
2 players pushed up close. Oh, the second one gets found out, but it's too late. Picks up one. Oh. Pistol comes out. Taken down. Hawkish takes out Gene and is down to a 3v2. AK still in hand. Oh, it's a 3v3, excuse me. That got confusing for me, and
finds out
there's a quick trade.
That's a great trade back, but I do like the CT idea to just group up and play together. Oh, then never mind. He goes to Red Room with the op.
They're going to get audio from him being in Red Room there. They heard him pull away. Now they just have to clear the site for a matter of a few seconds, and then they have it, get a free plant, get their money up. Smokes are going to go out. CT smoked, and here comes the plant. Oh.
Ancient is one of those maps that you want to just play super fast. You want to get out mid, you want to take space, but like this bomb, there was still 40 seconds when they committed to the B side. I'd like to see a little bit more like patience on the side of the CTs. Like let the T's have set trash, but like great play from Hawkish pushing into that smoke. Crash bans and loot, getting gonkum. The T's already have been more cohesive. The way that they're playing around each other, they're very rarely in like one-off fights. There's always somebody else to just back them up.
There was some good mix in the beginning there in that CT mid push where they had the 2 CTs pushed up close in mid, but I think what happened was, we're about to get a full like 4-man rush up through mid here. 59s in hand. Spray down has commenced. 3 players on ramp. Only 1 player on. Only
all
1
these
player on the site
players.
here. Oh no! Oh no! Resent taking out 2 on his own, and here he goes up for the backup. He'll kill here, and they're gonna get it. They're gonna sweep it 4-3 so far. CTs are
A 5
brute
alive is
forcing it.
brutal for the money. This is gonna be they have to. Hawkers should drop out some pistols in this round, maybe some Uta to help get them on site. But this is gonna be an eco round off from this T side. Resent's being a demon so far. No matter what gun he has in his hands, he's finding multis.
Oh, that dink from Resent just before he gets taken out. Okay, we got an AVI. Uh-oh. Okay, Tech9's coming through. Oh, that is unfortunate. A is wide open for them to go for the taking here. 2 remaining CTs.
I'm curious if this T side's gonna see that they're just kind of leaving A weak. They're heavy stacking mid and B. I'd like to see them just put 1 person in the extremity just to have a walk up.
I think why they haven't just pushed up. Oh, little leg action there. I think the reason why they haven't just pushed straight into A is because of that 1 round where the CT opper rushed straight into A main. Might give them the sense that they might be playing somebody there consistently.
True. Conditioning that early is just makes it brutal. Also, I believe Resent is probably the one calling. I've played a little bit with him. He's a fantastic caller. He knows how he wants rounds to look, and he's honestly really good at breaking him down.
Okay. Not gonna be well. There's a fair amount of money between 2 of the CTs. Shouldn't be too horrible of a save here for these 2 weapons.
With this opposite plus another pick, this. Oh,
uh-oh.
That's the okay. They did bring the op out, but plenty of money on Rez and Chinese Elon Musk to bring this in, to bring into the next round.
Those Tech9s did put in some crazy work in that early beginning of that round there.
That was a pretty much full eco, minus a couple brought in Galils and I think an AK.
It was 4 Tech9s and 1 AK on that round.
The good old hero rifle.
Yep.
I like that smoke from the T's to smoke the fast molly.
Uh-oh.
Chinese
almost got caught with a nade in his hand. Full control of the site. 1 player lurking.
Crash
2 players.
Rez on CT.
3v5. He's still not lost a player yet. Oh, Bean finds 1 in the smoke, but not quick enough as Kai turns around and takes his head clean off. Still a 5v2. There goes 1. The second one gets traded out quickly. Bomb is ticking. 10 seconds on the clock. The smoke comes out. Spray goes in, but not quite enough as the AK from Saucy takes him down. That's going to be another round for the T's.
That's more what I want to see from the CT sides just earlier in the round. Having them trade out like that like the Elon Musk trade and the 6ix9ine trade in Donut were fantastic. That breaks my heart for Gene. It happens to everybody, it happens to pros, but it never gets easier. That's honestly a death slam moment.
Well, who was that one pro that slammed his desk so hard it put a hole in it?
That Nico. Yeah, folded an ace, put a hole in his desk. He's also the one with the infamous Deagle miss on a backwards simple. That lock.
Oh, quick shots coming out of Crash Bandon's loot. Oh, the 5-7 comes in from behind. Grabs 2. Easy pickup here. Now it's down to a 4. Uh-oh. The trade comes in very quickly, though. 3v3 as the timer ticks down, but 2 of the T's have very little HP as one gets eliminated quickly. 35 HP on Hawkish and 95 on Kai. 3v2. One on the ramp gets quickly shot down by the Deagle. Kai, though, quick to trade back. Tiny Deal on Musk going to go down here. Here comes the spray, and that's the round. 5-5. AVI versus UPS is going absolutely crazy right now.
Mr. Musk just can't contain himself whenever he sees somebody. he jumps and shakes his mouse every time. This push through the smoke and mid is fantastic. It's a little bit of negligence from the T side not to like just be watching that.
Yep.
But again, that's why it's played in a server, not on paper.
All right, another setup towards B here. Oh, Crash gonna take down Gene, and the FAMAS finds another. More shots going in. Low HP down on Crash. 4v2 now.
Util in his hand.
Uh-oh. Okay. Gets spotted. Oh, the instant turnaround, and he's been reverse spotted
They
there.
both know. They both know. Kai lurking back up through ruins.
Oh, Saucy
There's
gets
an
the quick pick.
affinity for this B side.
Good flash, but no one there to convert it into a kill.
Kai's on a unique crosshair, to say the least. I think he's on default.
You got the follow aim on?
And
We got to spectate that. We got to find out if there's follow aim on that crosshair.
Yeah,
by default, follow aim is on.
Default with a Karambit. Man has his priorities.
Saucy picking up.
Sauce.
Oh, smoke comes out. No follow aim. Big swing, but not quite enough as the trade comes in quickly. Op gets retained into the next round, 6-5.
The money is so uncomfortable on both sides. I feel like every round that the T side wins, they only have like 1 or 2 players left when it's all said and done. And same with the CTs. There's no like money stacking in it. It feels like force after force.
Yeah, this has been Force Wars for sure.
I very much like the aggression from Kai there, just to close the distance on that op.
Oh, we might get to see an early plant here. Uh-oh, 2 kills coming straight out the rip. Saucy gets the trade on 1, but now it's down to a 1v4, and he has 24 HP on Saucy. He does have an M4A1S, and he is going to go for the plant. Unfortunately, he gets shot straight through the wall, and that's going to be a half, 7-5. Saucy really holding it down for T-side right now on AVI.
Rez with 1,000 damage, 5 assists, and 7 kills. Are we able to see util damage? I feel like our mid is... That lineup is brutal. And... Saucy only had extra money from his frags, but... I'm curious if they're gonna kind of adopt like what's become like the new like face it meta pistol round, where you insta smoke red and then you just donut to A because it's the fastest path. Nope, we're doing the comp classic of a B ramp, and it's gonna be met with heavy resistance. Two dualies.
Oh, already taken down very low. 1 player in the tunnels there. Let's have the dually set up. Waiting for anyone to push through it. Bomb is going to go down, and his position is given away with that spam. Crash is making his way around the T flank here.
He's really fast on that flank. The timing is good.
There's one trade and a second one to come in to boot. 2v2, 69 HP on Gene. Full HP on both the CTs. Dooley's coming out, but the Glock is just stronger. And there it goes. Gunk cleaning up the last 2 kills for the round to put him 8-5. The lead is growing exponentially right at this moment.
I'm curious if the Ravens are going to force into this. Because if you do win this, you are absolutely back in the game. It forces I'm guessing that's the FUF fighters because it is UPS. It forces them to save into the next. No, they opt for the full pistol. A lot of P250s. Personally, I'm picking up a 5.7 or I'm sticking with the USP on CT side. The P250.
I mean, it's basically the same amount of damage for the default pistol versus the P250. It does have a little bit more capability of shredding through armor, just like that. But bomb gets planted. They do have an AK.
It has about the same headshot dink damage. It just doesn't have the one-shot capability like the 5.7 does.
Uh-oh, you should have held it there, but that doesn't matter as the trades come in quickly. A dink from the P250 does trade one out. AK is going to be picked up on both ends. 1v1. Gonna go for the full swing here, trying to eliminate the threat, but Gene is just quicker on the trigger, waiting. 9-5. This lead is growing. It is getting wide right now. The comeback is going to look tough.
It's very much in this first rifle round for how this map will look. If the Ravens can't pull out a solid rifle round with the money's going to be almost too hard to overcome. They either need this rifle round or they need the eco after, and both aren't going to be easy with how this UPS team is playing.
It's an interesting molly setup.
Not seeing a lot of instant mid smokes.
Okay, one going down there, but the trade comes in and Gene goes ahead and takes out Hawkish. It looks like we're going to be having a quick route into the site.
High absolute disregard of smoke.
Quick trade out, but low on bullets anyway. Has to get the reload. 3v2. I'm going to go out. Trade comes in. Gene picks up one, and it's down to a 1v1. He has the AK.
Only 10 seconds left on the bomb. No kit.
Going for the... Oh. And the save is going to have to happen. Looks like
both players are dying. It's more important that Bands gets out with this. I don't... The bomb on this map is so unforgiving. But Gene, the money is not as good as I thought it would be on this T side, but
well, they did force into the first 2 rounds of their E, so they are going to be low on funds for losing so many players.
And it's been 1v1s.
Yep.
So the only rifle coming into this is going to be on Crash Bands and Loot.
And Kai. Uh-oh, stepping into the fire. MP7 coming through, the boost comes out. Double stack doesn't quite do it. Khalil though, AK set up.
They can't
Oh, Dink comes out, but not gonna finish the kill off. They're gonna be making their way straight onto the B site. 1 MP7 trade there, and it's down to a 1v3. Crash Bandaloots either has to save here or go for the full commit.
I think you have to save here. His best bet's going to be trying to find some exits. If he's able to get a couple exits, he's going to put his team in a much better position for the future, especially if he can get an AK, because after this round, he'll be able to drop another person. And unfortunately, you don't really want to save into overtime, and hope for overtime, but it's kind of what the money's looking like.
It's going to be real rough for them on this next round here. They're going to be in full pistol mode.
There's going to be quite a few financial struggles on. I guess.
Not too bad.
Saucy's going to be able to get a rifle out. Crash Banzaloot's going to be able to drop. Steel's going to get a rifle out. Hawkish is probably going to be the one to get the drop. It almost seems like they're uncomfortable taking that fighting cave. It doesn't.
The swing is a little too aggressive too, honestly. They should. I feel like the CTs need to, when they're picking that fighting cave, they need to isolate the angles from each perspective, right? You have to slowly clear into that. You can't really just, I mean, you could if it was one player, but you know that there are a lot of players over there. You've heard them stampeding around.
Kind of depends on the timing of it too, because the CTs do beat them into. Oh, Gene with a
whiff.
Brutal miss shot on the short.
Saucy does pick up 2 kills here. It's down to a 5v3. Bomb is making its way towards A. One player in donut. Oh,
yeah, there's not really a support group for this A hold, but Crash Banzaloot gets his first pick off of Heaven. Gunk holding a passive. This should allow to get bomb down. Planting for Gunk.
Gunk's not gonna get. He's gonna get the one in the back.
Silent
turns
drop.
around. Oh! Ollie comes in. It's gonna deny some more time here. 25 seconds though. Pulling off this early is kind of risky, considering they planted for.
It's a bad
donut.
smoke as well. That smoke is almost on top of the bomb.
Oh, but the trade is there. Flash comes out, tapping the bomb. Full blind. Goes for the spray. Gets him down. 4 seconds, and that's gonna be the round for the T's once again. 12-5.
And money is in tatters for the CT side. It is a rich get richer moment with that the last second spray down onto the diffuser to guarantee the round win is brutal. Crash Banzaloot even played well with a silent drop and just still couldn't quite pull it out.
Good flash.
It is
Definitely.
Milliseconds between Steel finding that frag and 69 finding the diffuser. But Kai's going to get the first pick on a Gunk in mid.
Bomb is heavy towards the B site. It looks like they might be setting up smokes, but they're rotating out. It's going to be a fake.
Kai with this
CT's
aggressive
fully
position.
committing.
Kai's going to call this a fake. They're rotating off. They're going to be ready for this A hit. They're stacking the site. Late smoke mid guarantees this A hit, but there's still a full minute.
They're working so slowly. It might actually be. Oh, the flank from behind is going to catch one.
Kai
Quick
is so
rush out.
aggressive. All he does is find space.
Uh-oh.
69
Down
leaving
to
his
a 1v.
teammates out to dry in A main. And
That
The
really hurts the
Ravens-
T's on money.
that does force 69 is going to be one of the only ones that can. Honestly, 69 should be the one dropping pistols into this round, and they should. But that is the first of 7 that they need to drag this map into OT. And just a quick reminder, the way that overtime works in these preseason games is single overtime, like a comp game or like a premier game. If both teams get to 15, we are tied.
Early death here from a nade on the eye. Eagles have been dropped. It's a full Deagle party going on. They're making their way onto A, and there's nobody home. One player is making their way towards the site now. Shots come out, and that's going to be a quick, swift cleanup. Oh, Gene with the 1 dig. Gene's going to hunt for more. He's looking for more. The AK comes in, and there comes the other shot. Another headshot. AK gets retrieved. It's down to a 3v2. Oh, he gets spotted, though, in the donut. CTs with full util on their belt. Able to make something happen with this. A molly, and there it goes. The chance of them winning on this round slipping away. A molly picking it up, and he's sticking the plant. He's sticking the defuse, and that's going to be another round for the Ravens.
A 1D from Gene to get them into the site, and then another one to guarantee them the plant. That round gets hairy as soon as you see those shots pop out. This is, I don't know. This kid's already looking insane for the draft class for the Foe Fighters for UPS. Oh,
what a shot! Oh, miss molly. There's a second one there. The quick cleanup and a quick trade. Hawkish picking up one with a nade and a headshot from the op. Pushing way too close and into the site with that op. 2v3. Flank coming in. I gonna get taken down. Trade comes out though. Gunk left in a 1v2. 46 HP. All he has to do is kick them both with their pants down. And there he goes. The spray comes in, but it's not quite enough. Steel going to clean out Gunk, and that's going to be another round for the Ravens. They're just picking these rounds up back to back.
this is where we're going to see the mental fortitude on the side of the Foe Fighters. The 13th round is the hardest to get. It's so easy to get to 12. Getting over the hump. There's that little bit of more stress around it.
Oh, what a shot. That aggressive push forward, though, really.
The Icarus push. He finds two, thinks he's invincible. It's a great flash into the middle of the site for the Ravens as well for the retake play.
Another Deagle Mac 10 line up here. They went off this eco here. It'll be pretty big for them. It is a 5v4.
He's not. Oh, I thought we were spectating the D's. Oh my goodness. I was about to say he's not ready for donut, but tucked into headshot.
Oh, the boost is coming up. Gonna get spotted out by a mere pixel here as soon as he crosses. Oh, they've really. Oh no! 6-9 taking out Crash, and it's now an open site, and it's free roam, and the Resent taking down Kai. It's down to a 4v2, an op and an M4A1S versus the world. Gunk, now it's down to just the op. Can he pull this together here? 1v4. T's are quite spread out. As soon as he peeks this, if they're not ready, oh, half HP drop down, and there comes the AK, and that's going to be the final round. Oh, Fighter's going to take it all.
The way that the T side was just represented by the Foe Fighters was fantastic. They played trades perfectly. They played just kind of like their map control really well. They didn't overextend into areas of the map that they didn't really want to be in. I will say Gene completely running up alone into lane wasn't like, there was no support. The instant smokes landed and they couldn't help him from elbow. So he was kind of just doomed to die, but that was a great showing from the Foe Fighters, and it's going to be a very interesting preseason from them to see how, because personally, I couldn't cut anybody on that team that we just saw. They all played fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of really good plays came out from the Foe Fighters there. It was really like what we wanted to see. Great team coordination. They locked it in, and they locked down the sites. They got into the sites efficiently without losing many players. They did have some oopsies in the last half, right? Before they were trying to clear out their 13th round to take the win. But overall, solid performance. That team is going to be very scary going forward here in the contenders, as far as we've seen today.
Absolutely. That's the hardest part of preseason, is finding out like who meshes best, because there's so many just fantastic players in this. But we'll have another game for you shortly, but stick around. We'll be right back.
Hello,
Well,
hello.
welcome back. We had some technical difficulties with the servers, but we are hopping straight into a game. Nade Stack versus Argonauts. Here with me, we have Holy Cow.
Hello, everyone. Nice quick switch up here. Yeah, we'll get right to it. And I think we're doing an elite game. We are doing, reminded. Yeah, Eagles versus, sorry, production. Aces? Aces. Nice. Sorry about that. My hearing is kind of messed up. I have like a pop ear. All right.
Eagles versus Aces, and a strong start coming out of the CTs here. Although T's are picking up the pace, did get a round off. So we're looking to see if they can make this an even trade 2-2 here. Early setup towards the mid and long play. Shot's going to come out towards top mid. Not going to make any connections. One player is pushed up. Oh, gets the headshot dink, but the AK from JT5 is already taking out Crazed, and we are seeing some quick movement up towards at multiple players making their way up. Molly for the site. Flash is going out to keep them off a cab, but the lower 3K. Oh, they're still floating around in mid. 5v4.
Yeah, just looking for some early mid aggression here, and unfortunately, you just get AK diff when you dink someone there with an A4. I mean A1S. It's just unfortunate, bad feeling, but it happens to everyone. Yeah, I'm looking like the assets. Look at Scorpy's little little avatar there. It just looks so bad. Ooh, and Shane just getting tagged up through those mid doors.
Bomb is going to get planted. It is a 2v2. Hunt is coming out. The flash comes out, pops through the smoke. And a second one comes in. Harder. Cleaning up the final two to take a third round off of the Eagles.
Yeah, just really well played by the CTs here. Just being able to bounce back, not overcommit after losing numbers here and getting the refusal and getting the leg up on their opponents. And getting some money in the bank too here. Not too many of them died. Gonna bring some rifles over to this next round. Raised on an MP9.
Like
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Pistols.
Yeah.
Eastside got to recoup. Probably try and get this pistol eco win here if they can. Otherwise, they're just going to be coming out a little short, but just enough to pick up into the next round with more rifles.
I really like this pistol from the T's here. Not necessarily running into a site and just hoping to get it all done with. Sure, they're trying to do some damage here, taking some mid control early, seeing if they can punish any over aggressing CTs.
Smoke gonna cover for the push. T's making their way through mid, already pushing up towards that B site. The Deagle comes out, but not quite enough ardor there to get the trade, but it's a 2v1 on the site. Down to a 2v3. JT5 lurking in the smoke here. Gonna grab one as he hears the reload from CT. Scout gets a tag. JT5 gonna clean it up. 3-2.
Yeah, just really well played by the Eagles there. Again, they were on pistols, and again, it just kind of goes to show the power of taking things slowly and not just giving up on the round just because you have pistols. They managed to break the CT's defense apart and get the round.
Going into round 6 here. Flash out for long. Quickly pushing through, but the Molly's gonna sustain some damage. Ardor's gonna take out Fuffy, and now it is down to a 5v4. Oh, Hu-Tang is pushed into tons. Biggs. Oh,
Nico moment.
No. Big whip, but gets dropped down really low there. 1 HP on Scorpy. Let's go. Lurk Smoke's going to come out. Molly for the site. Oh, that's Molly for CT.
He's just taking the time here. Make sure they clear their angles. Will they clear out real? Yes, they do.
64 HP left. AK spray for long, not quite good enough, but Scorpio with 1 HP. And a Dream does find one, gets a Deagle and an AK out of this. He is going to make his way out. Looks like he might try to save this AK. Oh, pushing through the smoke. Oh, he's going to revert back. Go for the save.
Yeah, I think that's probably the smarter choice. They don't have a lot of money going into this next round, so just if they can bring that AK into the next round, especially with 1 HP, you're not really going to do too much. But you're looking at the T's here; they're not really going to hunt him down. So they're yep. So they'll probably play around this rifle. We will see.
No! At least they gathered the op.
We recovered the op. That's just a little unfortunate there. Nice little. Fluffy just tries to enter that one, but I don't think the flash is caught, if I'm not mistaken. But this was a nice kind of shot from Scorpy to bring this rifle into the next round. And yeah, it's looking like pistols for the CTs. They're not opting to buy around that rifle. So we're going to see how they set up so that they can support this rifle in the best way possible.
Oh, gets 2.
Really well played. Nice some upper mid aggression. Ray's caught out. Just lagged though. Oh.
Shane keeping a solid eye on that door as JT5 goes and picks Crazed off in the top mid position as he's pushed up a little too far for comfort. T's have fully taken the B site.
And the CTs here have very limited util. It's going to be a really hard retake if they opt to go for it. Probably going to call for... No, it seems like they're still setting up maybe a possible retake situation.
There's 2 AKs for him.
Oh, no, it looked like the save call was made. Possibly. Unless Scorpy gets something here.
Definitely looking to get some exits here.
Yeah, this will be a really big pickup if they can get this op out the hands of Shane here. But Shane opting to play it safe. And Scorpio not going to get their exit frag, unfortunately. T's are really well aware of where they can be positioned and get caught out, so... Maybe if Boot Tank can get anything done here.
One down.
Going to just try to back up here, keep that rifle. Yes, brings it into the next round. Okay. I mean, overall, that was a pretty good round for the CTs there. On a very light buy. Managed to get a couple picks and bring some rifles into this double here. Support util from the team. Manages to spray them down. And then, yeah, the T's just take B for free. And then that's essentially the round.
They did put a little bit of a dent in some of the T's money, but not big enough for it to make a difference. But Scorpy with the quick shot onto the cat player Biggs. Ollies and util coming out. Gonna go for the re-challenge here. Trying to get that cat control. Shane really pinpointed on this long position here, trying to make sure no one comes through.
That made. I'm not sure if the... Oh, I think they did hear that.
Setup's looking real strong right now for the CTs. They have it pretty anchored down in a 5v4 here. 44 HP on JT5. Might catch somebody off guard in the middle here. Definitely does, but there's a second spray back as Wu-Tang takes down Fluffy and JT5. Finding out that they're on.
Really good nade
The
here
B-site.
from Wu-Tang. And the CTs are just getting ready for this retake. Knowing that they have the numbers advantage here. Oh, but Shane gets one.
2v3. One player in tons working their way around. Smoke does come out. They'll either have to push through it. Oh, one player gets taken out on the site. It's down to a 1v3.
Real's down 2 HP, so Shane can get this pick. I love that play from Shane.
Oh, but Arter there for the quick trade, pushes straight through the smoke, gathers the op, and gets a 4th round to make it tie 4-4, and then going into the 9th round here.
Yeah, that was a little bit closer than the CTs wanted it to be. Shane just very kind of expertly playing that box, right? Being able to get that diffuse fake plant in and get that extra frag. But look at this sprayed out from Wu-Tang and Real cleaning up real nicely here. But look, yeah, just gets up and just punishes the reaggression, making that real close.
Oh, Scorpy gonna pick up JT5 off the top mid play here.
Yeah, and that mid smoke came in a little.
Finds another in mid. No clean headshot onto Fluffy. He is down to 51 HP though. 3v4.
Oh, Boots. Timing.
Oh! Sean's just a little quicker on the draw. Gonna get the quick flick onto the head. Fluffy pushing into the demise that is Arter positioned on the catwalk. One's gonna take out Real. Sees the legs. No, not many legs left over after that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just feel like they were giving them ones in that situation. I feel like if they just tried a little bit more to play together, could have been a much easier retake. But Scorpio seems to be going for it, going for the rifle here. Sean's gonna hear this. Scorpio can find reposition. Oh, he won't.
Oh,
Hurry up. It's a candy.
Yeah.
I love
Picks
what that
it right up.
Yeah, just
Strong
unfortunately.
pick straight off the rip there.
Yeah, I really love that the CTs get numbers, and then I think this was not necessary from Wu-Tang, just crossing that smoke, and then here's the ones that I'm talking about, not waiting necessarily. They had a 3v2 retake going for them. But this is preseason, you know? Sometimes you just gotta go for it.
Gotta test the waters. Max 7 coming out. One shot going in. R8 right behind. Anchor gonna be trying to grab, but the Galeel's gonna get picked up. Buffy with the Mac 10 gonna find 2 on the catwalk. And that's gonna be an opening for them into the A site. One player on the site. They are gonna burn up in the molly a little bit there. 32 and 44 respectively on Fluffy and Sean's. Full HP on the remaining 3 CTs. Oh, the op finds one, but the trade was there. 9 HP on Fluffy. It looks like they're going for the full commit towards the B site here with the CT smoke. Boost gonna come in from Real. Not gonna be able to manage to spot anybody. Oh, Shane picking up Real off the back end there. Now it's down to the 1v2 situation, and they go for the AK save here if he can't find a pick off the opper here.
Yeah, Fluffy's very low, but if you're gonna walk into the sight line, Shane's gonna get you every single time. Yeah, I mean, you know, as soon as I said they're having fun, they brought out the swag 7. Nice little R8 buys there. You know, sometimes that gets in the mind of your opponent, and you start, you know, tilting them a little bit. Like, why do you have a swag 7 there? Look at this, 1, and then the swag 7 kill. Gonna get more, unfortunately, but there, and like this is the makes of a good teammate here. Hey, Shane's with the op, you throw that mid to B smoke. I'm going to watch your back. Well done by AVI there.
Oh, got a very slim pixel on him as he ran straight down lower. Very good call. Through the molly. Grabs one and trying to pick up this cat position here.
Oh, just missed Molly. All right. It happens in Elite too, everyone. It happens in Elite.
Oh. That's a quick conversion for the Eagles.
Yeah, it just kind of seemed like they were just finding their ones, finding their duels, and just winning them. Puffy getting that cat fight, and then the rest of the team just cleaning that up as they went through. The CTs have just had such a weird fight. I love this opening from JT, just ready for that fight. No chance for the MP9, and Fuffy just pushing through that molly. Wonderfully done. And Bootang just getting cleared out. This is why you practice your refrag, all right?
One player has made their way into lower. No one's looking in this direction.
Bootinger has the timing here. He can get.
Oh, he got spotted.
Got spotted.
Oh wait, maybe he did. Oh, there goes Bootang taken down, but there's another player lurking in lower. Kane smells a whiff of something. Doesn't quite collect it though. Puffy gonna get the kill on Crazed. It's now a 1-on-4 in the final round of the half.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate timings for the CTs. Like they had the timings, and unfortunately, when I think it was Bootang tried to go for that backstab, he could have had 3 if he wanted to, but just couldn't pick his target properly and ended up whiffing a little bit. But that's also the MP9 for you. Just a light buy. Maybe if they had a rifle on that side, it would have been a different story. 8-4 in favor of the Eagles. It was a strong start for HR here, but then the Eagles just managed to rack up their ones, play really well as a team. Yeah, and just not able to get this on the crossback. Fuffy, I have your back. Don't worry. And then here's another one. Yeah, could have caught 2, and then just not able to connect those bullets. And Shane's just a good pair of hands with that op. You know, safe pair of hands. Give him the op. I really like the way that Shane plays.
I really don't want to be on the other end of that op, honestly.
Yeah,
he's very quick with it.
Yeah, it would definitely frustrate me. Looking like a quick B hit here. Flash over the top.
Out. So blind. Oh, but the car player finds one. Gets quickly traded out though. Shane on a killing spree. Grabs 4 in that instance there.
Shane's just trying to get another op. Oh, and Artur just didn't expect the smoke push and couldn't connect. Yeah, Shane's just on one tonight. He was getting those frags there and getting that money up now. Really big for Shane. JT5 with a clean 1-tap here. And then Shane getting 2. Oh, nice.
3, not 4.
3. Still, 3. Pretty good in the round. I wish I can get 3 pistol kills. I can barely get 1.
Is that a Zeus?
Oh, I think I see a Zeus.
Oh no. Don't do it. Big's going for the Zeus kill. Trying to get into that mental of the Eagles as the pistol from Craze takes down JT5, but Sean's there to trade a 1 off. Shane gonna pick up 1. Scorpion gonna grab the long push. It's a MP9.
Yeah, but
will he be able to fight off 2 players here?
And I just wouldn't put it past Sean. Sean is on one today. Sean is not missing. Oh my god, and we got a little bit of teabag action. Don't worry, it's all in good faith. Just
a little bit of spice to even out the life.
Of course. I mean, hey, Big Z was ready to just Zeus someone, you know? Like, these guys are having fun. I think that's kind of, you're still filling out your team here in the preseason. You know, you're trying to figure out what changes you're going to make, if you're going to cut, who you're going to cut, moving into the season. So, you know, why not just
still
test
rocking
the waters?
that R8.
Yeah. Oh, Fluffy with a quick push here to lower.
Fluffy did get the kill. Oh no, Shane on Bootang taking out one. 2 remaining T's on long. Bomb has the option to reposition here.
Yeah,
Is that an inverted crosshair?
On who?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it is inverted.
Oh, it's upside down T. Look at that. I don't know anyone who plays with the T crosshair. I did have a teammate 2 seasons ago or 3 seasons ago that played with follow recoil, which was very difficult. I could barely spectate them.
Yeah, I mean, as a OG player, you kind of.
Oh my god,
it's kind of weird.
I think it's dynamic. I really like the change of pace here on the T's here. They kind of stopped, made it so that the CT spread out a little bit. Nice shot.
Cross is taken over quickly by Shane.
Shane is
absolutely dominates right now.
What is Shane at right now? 17 and 8. Wow. I mean, Shane and Sean's are also doing pretty well. Big Z here with a little, but okay. I don't know if you're gonna get your numbers up using the R right there.
Arthur, that was a good kill on Sean's, but Shane was just there to back him up on the cross. The team play out of this team right now is actually pretty immaculate.
Yeah, there's very little times where you're catching them off guard and not supporting one another, like holding the angle that they can get peeked from while they're setting up util or whatnot. Fuffy there with a nice flash to support Shane for those 2 picks at the end. Very well played by AVI. And I'm not a Glazer because I was an AVI last season, I promise.
Scorpy did get a very excellent 1 dig, but Big Z at the top of mid just spraying down the 3 T's sitting in mid. There is another deagle, and he's going to take him down as well. Scorpy, top mid T side spawn, looking to try and make a difference in this match with this deagle right here. But all of them are set up so well. Every angle is covered. There is no escape from these CTs right now on Eagles. 12-4.
Yeah, Big Z showing them what he can do, just kind of going up there and getting those frags, making it very difficult for the T's. Scorpy just left alone in a kind of an impossible situation there, unless you just hit those 1 digs, which doesn't happen all the time. It does happen, and I have seen it happen, but not tonight. Fortunate. And this is the game point, actually. This is only best of 1. So, in favor
Shane's
of
got the op in his hands once again.
Oh, no.
Big Z going straight up mid.
Yeah, I've loved this play. Just making it very uncomfortable for the T's.
Oh, only gets 1. Cat call is made. They don't get a full rush on him, so he does get to back off and get another shot, but not quite good enough to connect with that one. One of his like 2 missed shots the entire game.
Exactly. I was just about to comment that this is uncharacteristic of tonight's Shane of tonight. He has been on one with those op shots, but you know, never count him out. Bomb is still not planted, and the T's are looking for some mid control here.
Fluffy going on the solo venture here in a 1v3, executing the site. Does get 1, but does get picked off by Scorpy in window. Scorpy left with 31 HP in a 1v2. Gonna go for the window peek, and unfortunately Shane decided he wasn't gonna miss the next shot.
Yeah, Shane said, "This is mine."
that is the game. Eagles 13-4 against Aces. What a match.
Yeah, just kind of showing the domination. 115 ADR on Shane. Just kind of deadly with both weapons. I love seeing that from a player that can just switch between rifle and op. So Shane is going to be one to watch in the season, just kind of from my point, my sample of one. So I hope that form continues throughout the rest of the season. AVI is looking strong. HR might need to make some changes. HR might need to look at different aspects, but it could also just be a map thing. We don't know. It is preseason match day 1, so it's kind of really hard to tell what's going to happen for the rest of the season. But I'm very much excited.
Right, I'm looking forward to seeing more of excellent plays coming out of the remaining teams that we will be privy to see in the following days and following months. Hopefully the season will kick off with a big bang and we'll see where it all settles. But from that, I've been Austin, Discount Austin Powers. With me, Holy Cow.
Holy Cow.
We have had an absolute blast of a time with you guys. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thank you, Pono and Trance, for the direction and the production. Love you guys. Catch you later.
Have a good night, everyone.